So I think a lot of the audience out here has probably been to summer camps before. I have, but I have some wacky stories. I necessarily didn't went to a summer camp so much as this took place at a camp where Boy Scouts go to learn information and get merit badges and whatnot when I was part of a troop. And well, a funny thing is that I don't know what it was, but I think someone played a prank on someone because someone went to an outhouse because they really had to go. And they come out there, like, wobbling around. It smells so bad. But they're wobbling around. Like, it's so bad, like, they're gonna throw up, but it sort of looks like it's Scorpion just standing still. Like he's ready for someone to perform a fatality on him from, like, Mortal Kombat. It's like, the smell is so bad it kills him. It's like, bad smell. Finish him. Kind of smell. Ugh. Kind of funny because they also told me at camp that there was this guy who managed to take a piss in a bush on the highest hill on a golf course with 6 other groups waiting to play at this hole, and no one noticed him. The funny thing is that there was an outhouse right behind him. Like, if he wanted maximum privacy, he's like, oh, I could go in an outhouse, but for whatever reason, I'm just gonna go in a bush. Yeah, that reminds me, in this video I saw on YouTube, there was this guy who was playing the forest, chopping down bushes, and he's like, oh yeah, here's my fire that I made. And for whatever reason, it clicked in his mind that I should stand in the middle of the fire. Of course, he got burned and died, and I was laughing my butt off at his misfortune, but I mean, what makes someone think that it's okay that they could just walk and stand in a fire? Like, like, why would you do that? Like, oh yay, I made a campfire. Everyone gather around, let's all stand in it. Probably not a good idea. I'm just glad that didn't actually happen at some of the campsites we went to, because that would be bad. Like on an actual camping outing, because that would be bad. But then that reminds me, I saw people have like huge fires in the back of this Chinese restaurant. They're cooking up food and whatnot, and someone shouted "splatter shot," and then several seconds later, veggies and rice fly everywhere. And I'm not just talking about all over me. I meant it's all over the windows. It's all over the doors. It's on the ceiling. It's behind the counters. And apparently, what happens is that Splattershot is some sort of code at this restaurant for a customer has a mouthful of food and they have to sneeze. Because that stuff just was ridiculous. It went everywhere. Even got a piece of, I think I got a pea and it went flying into my ear. So, I was able to get it out with a Q-tip, although you're not supposed to put those in your ear. But I got it, but I didn't stick it in that far, to be honest. Just put it in, dunk it in long enough just to get the pee out. Although, so that was pretty bad for me. I was having a bad day. I figured we could go out and get Chinese food, but then the car didn't work, and my mom couldn't drive us anywhere. And then that reminded me, but then I felt better because a friend of mine sent me a story that happened to him Whereas Grandma thought that spending like lots of money every single month just to go get their oil changed in their car was not a good idea. And I'm like, well, to me, I think um I should not change the oil in my car. Well, I don't even have a car, let alone a license or a permit. But I think that if I do get a car, I'd rather have a professional who knows what they're doing actually change it rather than someone changing it themselves. Because I've noticed, because I went with my mom when she's gotten oil changes before, all they do is like remove oil. They do a few other things. Then they pour the new oil in, and then they use the dipstick, and then they show you what the oil level is for you. So I'm figuring that stick must be how you measure it. But unfortunately, my friend's grandma did not know that. She went and she figured, oh, I don't see any oil yet. I'm gonna keep pouring some. Oh, I don't see some. I'm gonna keep pouring, 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 until eventually it got to the brim, and she screwed the cap back on and all that, put the oil away, figured, I'm all set. The inside of her car, the second after she started the ignition, is now flooded with oil and gunk everywhere. I'm laughing because I was sent a picture of that. Oh my god. Never do an oil change yourself unless you know what you're doing. Unless you know what you are doing. 'Cause that stuff's crazy. And then the other day I remembered that one day when I was walking home from school last year to my into the village, really, not really walking home. Uh, I noticed that they have the thing that tells you to walk, and then it does the countdown thing before it turns green for the other guys, and that they'll start running you over. And it occurred to me, if you have a very old relative who's annoying, has trouble hearing, has trouble seeing, and they really are annoying, really, really annoying, that timer can be the exact countdown until it'll be funny to tell them to walk out into the middle of the street. Ah. And for whatever reason, whenever I play Call of Duty now, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, the zombies mode, the zombies don't get it that for whatever reason they don't listen. They're very rude, and I hate those guys. Like, they'll invade my personal space when I don't want them to. It's like those things never listen. Like, why? Like, this is my personal space. Back up. And also didn't listen to me when I told them I was allergic to gunfire or pretty much being harmed in any way. Yeah, I have a severe case of death as an allergic reaction to pretty much just about gunfire and knife stabs and anything else. These zombies just don't listen. It's freaking annoying. Why do they do it? I think no. Then that reminded me of something. Another story. A friend of mine thought it'd be funny to scare the crap out of their parents. So what he did is he made a bottle bomb, which is something anyone can do. It's not like an actual bomb that hurts people. It's just simple chemical reactions. You get a 2 liter bottle, fill it halfway with water, put some dry ice in it, cover up the top, the dry ice rapidly melts in the water and it builds pressure and it builds up and then the plastic bottle just pops. Nothing lethal unless you want to put your ear next to the thing as it's about to go off and lose your hearing. But they put it underneath the couch that they were sitting on, and apparently they found out what happened. But the video that I saw was funny because they freaked out and thought someone had been shot and called the cops. And I'm going to tell you this. Not only did they get in trouble, but certain states don't allow the use of making bottle bombs. So, they were really in trouble, and they got more than what they were asking for, but it was funny. So next time you want to play a prank on someone, and you know you're in certain states that allow you, or certain areas that allow you to make them, then you can go ahead. I found, and that answered my question, because I was in the store that sold dry ice. Well, amongst other things, I didn't buy it. I mean, I am old enough to buy it, but I didn't. And that answered my question, like, son, 18 or older to buy dry ice, why? And then when I heard the story, I'm like, that's why. Although, I guess it's powerful, but not so much in the sense of lethality of it, but so much as the fact that I've seen people just place it down, goes off, cars across the street have their car alarms go off, and crazy and whatnot. You wanna know what you should do? You should get find a car that has that thing that automatically calls you, let you know that you're being stolen and whatnot. Cause that would be funny. Just put the thing there, put a bomb, set it off, car alarm goes off, and it calls you in the middle of the night. I think I'm being stolen. Help, help. That's what the car says. But you go down there, you look out there, and that the car's not being stolen. So that'd be funny. Because eventually, after doing it enough times, he'll stop going out there. That'd be funny if it actually does get stolen, though. Oh. Because that would be funny. I can just imagine someone doing that. Anyway, guys, that's all the time I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys later with another video. Bye-bye.